And can you just start by telling me a little bit about what the Wallet Card Project is?
Sure. So the Wallet Card program is a program that enables us to better communicate with the members of our community that happen to have either autism or another disorder that places them on the spectrum.
Okay, and how does it how does that do that? How is it going to kind of better communication between police and these individuals?
Well, in law enforcement, we take several courses and training on how to deal with individuals that may be in crisis, how to de-escalate situations, how to try to invoke conversation with people who may not want to talk to the police, but we seldom receive training on how to communicate with individuals who may want to cooperate, but don't have the ability to because of things that are outside their control, such as autism or other orders on disorders on the spectrum. So what the Wallet ID card allows us to do is if we encounter an individual who may have autism or another related disorder, is that if they are unable to communicate with us or they become or anxious or not able to communicate, they can produce this card. And what it does is it allows us to, first of all, know who they are because it has their name on it. Allows us to know what their triggers are. If they're susceptible to sound or light or people talking fast or loud noises, then that cues us up and enables us to maybe create a situation which allows for a better dialogue. It also has a little biosensor on it that they can touch, and it has four different levels that shows us, are they anxious, are they tense, are they nervous, so that we can get a feeling. Maybe we can't read them as far as their body language, but we can figure out is, oh wow, they're really nervous, or they're anxious, or maybe if they're calm. So we have a better way of communicating with them.
Okay, awesome. Can you tell me a little bit more about that touch sensor that gives you the kind of idea of their emotions at the moment?
Sure. If you don't mind, I can share my screen. I can kind of show you an example of what the card looks like.
Yeah, of course. That'd be
Okay.
great.
All right. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is kind of what the card will look like. And as you can see, it's two-sided. On one side, it will have their picture, it will have their name. It will explain what their disability may have. And then, of course, on the back, it has some emergency contact information. But in that upper right-hand corner is that sensor. And when they touch it, it will, indicate by color. Light blue is relaxed, green is calm, red is nervous, and of course, black is tense. And so, again, that kind of you've all been in communications. You're like, man, I really wish this person could read me and understand how I'm feeling about this. That kind of gives us that ability, especially because a lot of people on the autism spectrum don't have an easy way of communicating. It allows us to know what they're feeling, and we can kind of go from
Okay, that's really cool. Thank you. And
there. No problem.
what made Winter Haven decide to collaborate on this project and integrate it into your community?
At a previous agency I worked at, I had implemented this program there, but I got the idea. I can't say that this was our idea. There's many law enforcement agencies throughout Florida. In fact, this initiated down in South Florida with, I believe, a collaboration through University of Miami. That they created this program to just help better reach the folks that are on the spectrum. There's several videos that are online. In fact, if you go to YouTube and Google the Wallet Card program, they have many instructional videos for not only law enforcement but also individuals that are on the spectrum that allow them to better communicate when they go into situations. They could be a victim of a crime, they could be witnesses of a crime, they may be lost. A lot of times, people will encounter individuals that have autism or other such disorders, and they're not sure why they're hanging outside or outside of a store, or why they may be communicating to themselves when nobody else is around. And by having this training and having this understanding, it enables us to better go onto a scene, evaluate it, and have a successful outcome.
Awesome. And how do you think this is going to positively impact the community just overall for people both on the autism spectrum or have other intellectual disabilities, or just for the community in general?
Well, our goal as law enforcement, especially here at the Winter Haven Police Department, is to be embedded in the community. We don't want to be here just when you have, the need for the police to come to because you're a victim of a crime, or unfortunately, if you perpetuated a crime. We want to be here for all types of situations. So we think what this will do is allow us a better way to form bridges, form relationships with, again, more members of our community, where before we might not have been able to do so.
Awesome. And do you believe more counties are going to start implementing programs like this? Or I know Tampa is now considering either putting in their own type of program like this, or they're going to decide to wait for like a state law to be created to put this in place. Do you think this is going to be more of a trend we're going to start seeing around Florida?
I would hope so. As our community grows, there's an ever-growing segment of people that are being diagnosed with autism and other orders on the spectrum. And as such, we need to be able to ensure that we can provide them with the best customer service possible in law enforcement. We need to be able to communicate with them. We need to make them feel comfortable that they can speak with us, and we need to understand what the situation is. Each person's different, just like each person is different. Each person's level of autism or other spectrum disorders are different. Their triggers are different, and so we have to be able to communicate with them effectively.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to mention about the program, or when are you guys starting it? Is it already like in effect in your county?
Well, in our jurisdiction in city limits of Winter Haven, we rolled this out in conjunction with National Autism and Spectrum Awareness Month. We have several other programs besides the wallet card. We also have a decal program that any citizen can contact us. And if you have a family member who or yourself may be on autism or have autism or one of the spectrum disorders, then you can place a sticker on your vehicle and or your house so it alerts law enforcement and other first responders that someone on the premises or someone in a vehicle may suffer from autism. We have also implemented, our officers were able to purchase these blue badges. And if you look in the middle, we have the puzzle pieces for autism awareness. So for this month, we'll be wearing these blue badges in support of that segment of our community. We also do it in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have a pink badge. So we just try to, show the members of our community that we support them and that we are here for them if they need us.
Awesome. I think that's all the questions I have. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap it up?
No, just if you're interested in the decal program or the wallet card program, please visit our website for the City of Winter Haven Police Department. We have all the information on there. Both programs are free. It doesn't cost you anything. The wallet card program is not hosted through the Winter Haven Police Department. But if you contact the organization, they will sign you up. It's free of charge. They will send you your card. If you would like one of the decals for your car and or vehicle, again, please contact our website and we will get one of those to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for making the time to meet with me.